Move like God is watching, because He is. Well, what about them? Honey, you'll be waiting on them until the cows come home. They have bills. They have adult responsibilities, after school pickup and drop off and the whole thing, and you're waiting on them. They might not even be around. They're tired. So it's not that they don't care, but they can't care because they've got too much going on, and you're waiting on them. We were babysitting my cousin's 3-year-old this past weekend. He would literally say, "Watch me, are you watching?" before he would do whatever it was that he wanted to show us, because he wanted to make sure that he had an audience. And then he would turn to pick up the thing that he wanted to show us and then lock eyes with us to make sure we were still like, "Are you with me?" When I was in elementary school, I'd worked all day on this ability to climb up onto the monkey bars, and then I would swing off and stick the landing. I remember telling my dad when he came to pick me up, like, you need to get out of your car. I got to show you something. He followed me across the playground to the monkey bars. A couple of my friends started gathering around because they were still there waiting for their pickup. And I made my way to the bars, and I told my dad, "Are you watching?" And I climbed from the small monkey bar to the big one. And I did what I had done several times before that day. I swung back and forth. I had the calluses to prove it. And I jumped off the biggest bar. But unlike all of my other practice sessions, I fell with my knee hitting my jaw, biting my tongue. And it was like the wind knocked out of your cells, ugly cry, can't breathe. And I remember my dad just scooping me up. And by the time I caught my breath, I was ugly crying in his shoulder all the way to the car. Falling is not failing. We have a loving Father in heaven. He's the only audience that we need. He is an audience of one. And as long as he's clapping for you, it doesn't matter what the response is from anybody else, because the truth is, if you have a stadium of people clapping for you and cheering for you, and you are not walking in perfect step with his will and his way, then that is no audience. We have got to look for God's approval. That's all that matters. And let me tell you something, when we try and we bite our tongue and we trip and we fall and we do things that we wish we would have done differently, he will be there to scoop us up and hold us until we stop crying. Then he'll place us back on our feet to try again.